Okay, when completing the square, we don't know how, well, we haven't shown you how to do it unless there's no number in front of the squared unit. So what you have to do is you need to take that out as a factor so that it's so you get the squared term by itself. So I'm going to take 2 out, like a factorize. So I'm left with x squared. Now 2 into 4x, so it's 2x. And then you can, like, when you take it out, it's like a half. So if I multiplied that back out, I'd go back to the start. All right. Okay, so now that we've done that, now we're going to complete the square of inside now. So I'm just going to leave the 2 out, and then I'm going to pretend like it's a normal one. So we do x squared minus 2x. Now when we're completing the square, if you remember, you add half of that number squared. So that would be plus 1 squared. Now because we added it, we have to subtract it, and we can't forget there was also the plus half was amongst all of that. Okay, so still just keeping this 2 there for the moment. This factorizes to be x minus 1 squared, and then we've got minus 1 squared, which is minus 1 plus a half, so it'd be negative a half. Okay, now we fix up and we bring that 2 back in. So that 2 is like multiplying all the terms inside these brackets here. So you end up with 2 of the x minus 1 squared, and then 2 times negative a half will end up being negative 1 equals 0. So you've completed the square here now. Okay, this one, the next one, it's going to be a little bit harder because we're taking 3 out first. So first we're going to take the 3 out. So we'd be left with x squared. And when you take 3 out, it's like you're dividing. So we'll just do, and then we can just do divide by 3, like that. Alright, so now we're going to go about completing the square like we normally do. So we'd have x squared minus 5 over 3x. Now we're going to add half of this number squared. So if you think about it, if you go 3 and you're going to halve it, so you end up getting negative 5 on 6. Okay, so you divide them by 2. So you're going to then add that squared. So you're going to add 5 on 6 squared, and we're going to end up with, because sorry, I shouldn't have a square bracket there. Probably should have just had curls. Now, because we added that, we can't change the value of it, so we'll subtract it. And then we've also still got the minus 2 on 3. And then we go like that. Alright, so let's keep going. So the 3 is just out there for the moment. Now we can factorize this. This will be x minus 5 on 6 squared. And then we've got minus, now I'm going to square this 5 on 6, which would be like 25 on 36. And then we've also got minus 2 on 3. So to tidy up this back bit, we're going to have to get a common denominator, which will be 36. So we're going to times that by 12. So we're going to times that by 12. So keep tidying that up. We have x minus 5 on 6 squared minus 25 on 36 minus 24 on 36. And then you keep tidying that up. It would be x minus 5 on 6 squared, and that will be minus 49 on 36. And now we've got to times everything out by 3. So we've got the x minus 5 on 6 squared. And then we've got minus 49 on 36, and we're like timesing it by 3. So we can simplify that. 3 goes once, 3 goes into that 12. So your final answer is 3x minus 5 on 6 squared minus 49 on 12.